I've checked out some crazy things over the years, but the two that make the most sense evidentially are near-death experiences, which don't say Christianity is true, it just says religion is true and non-religion is false, because there's an afterlife, if that follows. And secondly, the Shroud of Turin, which would say, if it is the burial garment of Jesus, it would say more specifically that Christianity is true. They're the only two subjects that I really think are head and shoulders above others with evidence. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to lay the answers out for this quickly, but the man buried in the shroud is a person who apparently, from all looks, has been crucified. Dozens of medical doctors have checked out the shroud. It is anatomically correct. The person has been crucified from all appearances. He's in a state of rigor mortis, a little hard to fake that. He's got post-mortem blood flow, separation of blood and serum. He's been stabbed in the chest, and that's where that post-mortem blood flow is, some of it. So the man buried in the shroud is dead. And here's the key. How do you get the image on the cloth? Now, people think they could paint it on, they could do this, they could do that, but there's no paint, dye, powder, or any foreign substance on the shroud that can account for the image area. So, how does it get there? Well, we have hundreds of burial garments from people, and there's blood on burial garments. There's decomposition on burial garments, kind of, duh. But there's no decomposition of the shroud. There's blood, this man suffered, but no decomposition. But we have a bodily image. And the image is a superficial image. It's on the top fibers only. And it's a 3D image. You can see components of a 3D image on it. For example, we can see through his beard, we can see teeth. Now, how do you get teeth when the mouth's closed and the person's dead? Well, the image, according to most researchers, the image in the shroud appears to be caused by radiation from a dead body. So, how does that work? Well, whatever it is coming out of the body, because if the teeth are inside and the light's coming through this way, it's bringing the things that are inside. They think they can see the spine, for example, the bones in the back of the hands. The inner is being brought out by this process. Now, he's dead. He's dead, but something's going on with the body. And the main view seems to be that at least two different kinds of radiation are coming out of the body, but he's at that delicate stage where he's dead, but something's happening to him. Imagine if he wasn't dead. The critics would be saying, aha, it is real, and Jesus didn't die on the cross. I mean, anything to argue the other side. But the man in the shroud is dead, but this radiation is rather captivating. I'm really captivated by the teeth. That's one. There's many other things. We know, for example, they copied off the shroud in Roman coins and artwork of the 6th, 7th, and 8th centuries. They used the shroud. And the carbon-14 from 1988 has been destroyed. They can show now that the cloth they used, the part of the shroud they dated in 88, was non-shroud material. They can explain it very simply, chemically, by putting this cloth next to this cloth. And either it is or isn't the same cloth. It's not. These are not the same materials. So, I don't say the shroud has to be the burial garment of Jesus. I don't say that. But I say stay tuned. It may not be. By the way, some more tests are going on right now. That's not out there in public. But some tests are going on, and, we might have answers. I'd like to see them.